right, and we are back here on CBD Hemp Library with yet another beautiful morning smoke session.
Yeah, these are rare for us. Sergio gets up late.
Friends tell me, but friends don't lie, I'm told. All that shines ain't gold.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I get up
No,
late.
we just hang out later in the day, typically.
I also, I try not to look at my phone as much in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm thoroughly addicted to it, so I got to have at least some time of not looking at it.
I gotcha. I'm not going to lie. I wake up and damn near stare right at it.
Oh, no, I do too. It's like I wake up, check the emails, to see what's going on in terms of, CBD Hemp Library and things like that. And then I surf looking at a bunch of shoes I don't need.
Yeah.
And then I find myself 20 minutes in like, shit, I got to do something. And then I put it down, I hide it from myself, throw it out the window.
Okay. Yeah, Denzel go find it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, today we're just chilling here. Like GP mentioned, we were chilling a little earlier than we usually do. We had some business affairs to take care of.
Oh, yeah.
So we're here early in the morning. Haven't even had my breakfast completely yet.
I've had half of mine.
Half of it? All right, so half breakfast, no breakfast. Still some Delta 8 THC legally lifted.
You usually smoke before you eat in the mornings?
I haven't been smoking as much in the mornings, but I do take my daily edibles.
Okay. Daily vitamins.
Yeah, I wake up, I'll have 2 Delta 8 capsules, and then right before I leave, usually to come here, I'll take a couple
What company's capsules
tinctures.
have you been eating recently?
The Owl.
Owl's Oil?
Yeah, I actually really like them. We're going to do, I want to do a separate review for all 3 of the Delta 8 products that they did send us because they were all pretty elite.
No, Owl's Oil has some elite products.
Yeah, so I definitely want to make sure to shout them out.
Yeah, their site wasn't up before. That's really why we haven't done it yet, because I wanted to make sure that the people could find the products if we reviewed it. I didn't want it to just...
I've actually found a surprising level of enjoyment from just waking up and taking 30 milligrams of Delta 8 THC in a capsule.
Okay.
I take 30 every day, and then I follow that up with a tincture of about another 30 milligrams about 2 to 3 hours later, and it's only 60. And then like yesterday I had it, I felt fantastic all day. I think the capsules and the tinctures hit a little bit differently than the smoking of the Delta 8.
Yeah. I mean, I think capsules and tinctures always hit different regardless of what cannabinoid it is.
Yeah, and I never feel like people when they must assume, I'm walking around stoned all the time. I'm honestly not that high off of it, but I feel good. Right. It's a little bit noticeably psychologically in a better mood, but it's not a...
Damn, you Florida on Florida. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got to represent the squad.
God damn, you Florida on Florida.
Hell yeah. Got into 2 conversations about the Florida Gators today. Whenever I rep the squad, people ask, because Gators is a national school, so there's Gators everywhere. It happened to me at Whole Foods and the security guy this morning. He was like, Florida Gators, I don't like them. I was like, well, I don't like you, sir. But he was nice about it. Actually, the guy, the security guard at your gate, that is not the very old one and not the very young one. He's kind of in the middle. Seems like a good dude.
He's got like the flat top type haircut.
No, it's not that guy. It's another bald one. He's almost impossible to describe without describing the extremely old guy. I've only seen him here a few times too. But he's actually pretty chill.
That's what's up. As you guys can see, we just packed some of this legally lifted in. Really, these are official cones. These are the cones that we always smoke.
I got some here.
Natural Mystics. They're out of Houston. We try to work with companies out of Texas, out of Houston as much as we can, as long as the quality is good. And the Natural Mystic rolling, my friends, I've given a couple packs of these away to my friends actually, and they begged for them, another pack of them. That's why we don't have as many, because they came and jugged us for them.
Yeah, they hit us with the old jugonomics.
Yeah. Can I have a pack and take 2 type shit?
Can I have a pack, but I'm going to need another one tomorrow. But I thought you were the homie, bro. I thought you had the plug, man.
Yeah,
you don't have another one?
Y'all got official papers and shit. Come
on, man. And then we give them a pack of regular papers, and they're like, but I have to roll these, man. They're not cones.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Shut the fuck up, man. Can you ask that, please? Or just put it in the middle.
Perfect time to plug the CBD Hemp Library ashtrays.
Oh, yeah. If you want to ash on our faces.
If you want to ash on our faces, it's definitely worth it. And we don't know exactly what we're going to do with these yet. They're not on the website.
No one's ever DM'd us interested in them, so we might just keep them for ourselves and just litter them around my crib.
Maybe have some giveaways or something like that, which is something I think we've been considering also, having some sort of giveaway. You know, like whether the old YouTube giveaway where you leave a comment, you tag 3 of your best friends you ever met. Ever. And then you...
Only your childhood friends, though. No, none of those fake new friends.
Yeah, exactly. You follow us on Instagram. You know, the typical giveaway routine. We figured it out. The only thing is we're trying to figure out exactly what to give away, but we're getting closer. And now that we're at 5K, maybe we can have the old 5K giveaway, some bullshit like that.
We could do a 5K giveaway. You want to make one up right now?
I don't know, like, the proper procedure in terms of... I know it's usually Instagram follow, tag a certain amount of people, YouTube sub. I just don't know how they would...
How they would tell us about it?
Yeah. Like, we would be able to see the comments on Instagram, so that's easy. But the YouTube sub is weird. I don't know.
It would probably be mostly on Instagram. Like, they'd have to follow us on Instagram, like the post that we made, share it with, like, tag 3 friends, share it on your story, and then you could win probably a good amount of stuff. We got a flower, rolling tray, papers, hemp wick.
Yeah.
You could win a good amount of stuff from us.
Yeah, sounds like something we could do. If y'all are interested in some sort of giveaway like that, let us know. But actually, topic of discussion, the government about to hand out another stimmy.
When am I going to get it?
Supposedly next week, but you never know with the government.
How much they giving me?
Supposedly 600. Half of what they got last time. 600, in all honesty, isn't going to make a dent for the people who need it.
The people who need it, but
it's a pretty good, nice little extra check for me.
$600,
Yeah,
you know, like
free money.
At the same time, it's just like, it's $600.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And there's the business stimulus coming out too.
Yeah,
right?
So, yeah, they got all sorts of stimulus running around. I'm surprised it took this long. Actually, not really. The government just doesn't give a shit about us, if it's, to be honest. But overall, I'm glad that it's happening. Hopefully, it helps people out that need it. I find it hard to believe that $600 would really help anybody that's, 8 months now?
Yeah.
$1,800 for 8 months? What do they think we spend? Here's how out of touch these people are, man.
They were showing that Nancy Pelosi went up there and she said that this will be a significant amount for people. And they were like, you literally don't know what it's like to be broke.
Like,
She's like, the last time $600 mattered to Nancy Pelosi, like $600 was equal to $5,000 because it was fucking 40 years ago.
Shit, probably 400 years ago. That lady's a damn dinosaur.
She actually is. It's probably a lot of plastic surgery and stuff. But I thought she was way younger than she is, bro.
Oh no, she's very, very old.
She actually
80s, right?
She doesn't look bad to be 80.
Is that what she is? 80?
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't look bad at all. But
to be 80, you gotta think about.
She looks like she can't blink though. She'd be like,
yeah,
her eyebrows are up here type
for
shit.
sure.
Her eyelids are like this fucking.
But I'm just saying, the average 80-year-old I see,
Yeah,
the fact that she can get up and go to work today every day like that and scam us is like beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that she has the mental fortitude to continually scam the American people.
And
Definitely
still
a big
be
shout
rich
out
as
to her.
shit. Shout out her. She's living the American dream.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm glad that it's happening. I hope it helps you that need the help. But it to say when she came out and said that, oh yeah, $600 can be a significant impact. To who? To who? That's damn near a pair of Jordans nowadays. You can't even get a phone with it.
You can't get a phone.
I mean,
but if they have, you can't get a nice phone.
Yeah.
But if they have free internet for everybody.
Yeah, that's another hidden gem that's word on the street in the Stimmy package. If you don't know, supposedly there's some provision that internet is kind of becoming like a human right or something. So they're going to try to give everybody $60 a month for internet if you apply for the grant, I guess it is. So check that out if you want some free internet.
How long? For the next year, you said?
I think it's all of next year.
That's nice. And every month they just drop it in your account?
I don't know. Like they're still, it just passed Congress this morning, so I think they're still hammering out exactly what it's going to look like. But that was word on the street that they'll give you $60 a month.
I do agree, though. Like, if we are, it's one of those things that if we say that we're a country where, like, people have an opportunity, that is, like, such a differentiator now. If you don't have access to internet, you can't do anything.
And if you're going to not let people go to school in person, not let them go to the library, not
work,
let them go to Starbucks, like, you got to give them Wi-Fi.
have to give them internet at their house. There's no fucking cyber cafes. And if there were, COVID would shut that bitch down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's kind of that in the form of public libraries, but I don't think...
Kind of. There's 2 computers there. And a class of 2,000 kids each grade for some of these high schools.
Yeah.
Like
if you're
these
going to shut
kids,
down schools.
exactly. If the school isn't closed, if the school isn't open, these kids have to have internet at home. And they damn near should be almost, and I know out by me in the area that I'm from, for low income people, they're actually giving everybody an iPad.
Nice. But you need internet to use it. I mean,
Sure.
I hope.
But you need internet to use it, exactly.
I hope the old COVID 1.5 that's happening over in UK doesn't also stunt. I guess some people will say we've made no progress in COVID, but we have a somewhat vaccine now. Who knows if that's actually legit or not.
Yeah, a couple companies, I think, now have gotten approved by the FDA at least.
Yeah. So we got that going on. Hopefully COVID is something we can all look back at and be like, holy shit, you remember that? It isn't something that we look back at and we're like, things were never the same after that. You know?
Or at that point, we're at COVID 23. And
Yeah. We've had a new COVID every year. I'm 83.
Hopefully, we're not at the point where, like, damn, I miss COVID 19.
For real.
That was the best it ever got.
The good days of
Remember
COVID.
the good COVID? Man, the safe COVID? This COVID these days killing everybody.
Yeah, it touches you once and you die immediately.
Good God.
Remember, that's how we originally thought it was.
You could touch any gate and touch your eye. Your eye has COVID now, and you're done.
Exactly.
You're done.
You're just walking around in the street and you just collapse and that's it. Somebody's jogging in front of you and their wind gust catches you and all COVID just catches you and that's it.
COVID fills your lungs up and all of a sudden you have nothing left.
Yeah, that's how it was portrayed. And in these types of scenarios, I'd always rather be wrong on the side of overdoing it, like being too worried than being under worried.
Because I actually, at the same time, I think COVID would have been a lot worse if we had never shut down, to be honest, dude.
Could have been, yeah.
I don't think it would have got people's attention either. I think shutting down is what got people's attention. All right, this is important. I feel like if we had never shut anything down, to be honest, even for the initial 2 weeks, I know that was the initial plan, but just to let people know, like, guys, this is dangerous if we don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a politician or scientist or doctor.
I mean, the problem with it is, like, in a scenario like this, we're giving people points of authority that honestly have no idea what's good and bad. Like, nobody knew about COVID. Even if you are a doctor or a politician, nobody knew. They didn't know if locking down would help. So you're just kind of trusting the government, which to me is always terrifying. The word in trust and government in any context, unless you're saying I'm not going to trust the government, is always sketchy to me.
Yeah.
Who knows? When has the government ever had anybody's back?
But I honestly think the initial shutdown for that first, 3 weeks, they said, was for the greater good of the people. After that, I really don't know. Because I think at that point, everybody's like, all right, we're so unsure. The rest of the world is shut down. All right, this is what we have to do.
For sure.
Because at that point, we were the last one to shut down.
Yeah. One of the last. I think Sweden never shut down.
Oh, they never shut down. But of the major countries, we were the last to shut down to where we were almost pressured to do it. And then we didn't know how deadly the virus was at that point.
Yeah.
But then from here on out, it's just been what's going on, guys?
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, like I said, this just becomes something we look at in the past. Like, holy shit, that time of life was... It definitely will be, but I just hope it doesn't keep escalating and we're locked down again and all this shit. But
I don't think we're going to look back on it like that, bro, to be honest.
Like, what do you think, what the perspective 5 years from now, what do you think you're going to have with COVID? I'm hoping, for me, that it's going to be like one of those things like, bro, remember when COVID happened and we went over to Houston and it was crazy?
I don't think so.
Flying, do you think it's going to be like some...
I think it'd be like pre-COVID, post-COVID world.
Oh, yeah. I think masks are going to be permanent.
No, I just think, there's going to be different standards in the world that, before COVID, it was this way. After COVID, it was this way. Even how much people in the office building, how much people are working per day, those type of things, I think are going to be different. And then the mask will stay around for a little while. How quickly we get back to large masses of people all on top of each other. Like concerts, like rave-type concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah, that may be years away, which is crazy to me.
But then if it's years at that point, bro, now rappers are making their money only via YouTube videos and streaming and stuff like that, so we have a different industry. That's what I mean. It might not revert back to the way it was, because once people learn a new way, right now, it's been 9 months, people have already learned a new way to make money probably than they had before COVID, or learned a new way to go to school. Yeah, exactly. They learned a new way to go to school. They learned a new way to work. So, I just think that it's going to be I think it's already to the point where it's pre and post COVID, because my mindset pre COVID and post COVID, if your mindset isn't, I saw somebody tweet, sorry, this is kind of random. I saw somebody tweet, this girl tweet, why can't we just get one job and that just pays enough for everything and we're just safe like that? It was something along the lines like, I'm pro. Like, I was like, did you not learn from COVID that you have to diversify? Like, anything can go. There is no such thing as a job that'll ever just be permanent and it'll be safe forever.
Yeah.
Doctors were losing their jobs now. We thought occupational therapists and physical therapists could never lose their job, lost their jobs. We thought certain teachers would never be let go, can't teach anymore. Like, people can...
I actually know a couple people firsthand who just graduated physical therapy school and they can't get a job.
Dude. And we thought these were like, for sure, guaranteed six-figure jobs or 90K.
2 years ago it was. And
exactly, but there's no such
up.
thing as that if you don't have a certain set of skills that people need or entertain people, really. So I just think if your mindset didn't shift from what reality is because of COVID, then you're going to be fucked in the future.
Or at least how fragile the current state of reality really is.
Right.
One virus can change the dynamic of the entire planet. It already has. I mean, UK's in shutdown. California's never opened back up. New York never opened back up.
Most of the East Coast never really fully opened back up.
Yeah. Like, we're kind of insulated from it being in the great state of Texas. So we kind of, things are kind of back to normal here besides the masks.
Yeah.
Which, is good for us. But I couldn't imagine this whole time being in a state like Cali or New York where you've been in some form of lockdown for 8 months. That's a long fucking time, bro. Yeah. That's actually pretty crazy. Now I'm like really thinking about it. 8 months of not being able to go do this, go to dinner, right? Go to a comedy show, going to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not just
it's
riding
really
in the
not
street.
that much fun stuff to do here.
Yeah, just go out and eat. There is comedy shows, but we kind of been sleeping, bro. Bill Burr came through too, and we missed it.
When?
Like 2 weeks ago.
For real?
Yeah.
That couldn't have been scheduled. Where was it?
I don't know.
It must not have been at the main place.
It was right before he was on Joe Rogan's podcast here, and
it must not have been at the main.
I'm not sure.
Or he just dropped in that night or something.
That's what I think happens. It seems like
Dave Chappelle was here.
New tour, like it used to be, go to Comedy Store LA, hit Joe Rogan's show, hit up all the other places.
They just go wherever's open now.
Yeah, now it's become hit Houston or hit San Antonio, hit Houston, go to Austin, talk to Joe Rogan, and then hit Dallas, back to LA. Everybody's doing that route. So I gotta do a better job of having notifications on my phone.
I check, but I just think that a lot of places are opening up for comedy and stuff like that weren't main spots, because there was really only one place in Houston where all the big comics go, and that's not where Dave Chappelle went. He went to another arena that
no advertising.
And no advertising, exactly.
Usually when somebody like Dave Chappelle comes, you're driving down every highway and you're like, oh shit, a billboard. Next week fucking Chappelle's gonna be here. But now it's like 3 days before, fuck, Chappelle's coming. And then it's already sold out. Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll see what this COVID life brings, but as long as I get my stimmy, I'll keep moving.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to the stimmy. Hopefully it doesn't have too much fine print in there, like, with the stimmy you are giving up your soul. But who knows? I don't care.
To the U.S. government, now property of your soul.
You need a barcode on your
property.
You need a barcode on your wrist to claim your stimmy, and a microchip in your right hand. But overall, we do appreciate you all for tuning in. This has just been the first Wake and Bake with our legally lifted rocket fuel. It's our Delta 8 premium flour. We're excited to have it. We've been smoking it pretty much nonstop. We appreciate y'all for watching. We enjoy doing these little talks rather than, just the structured review like we've done only about 400 of.
Yeah.
So we always appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Check out Legally Lifted TX on Instagram. Check out the Legally Lifted YouTube channel as well. We're trying to diversify because YouTube does not want to see us win. So follow us everywhere because we never know when YouTube's just going to hit the old bamboozle button on us.
Never know.
Hell yeah, it's been another one.
It has.
Peace.